Okay, take two. Commentary. For those of you who don't know, in medias res is Latin for basically starting in the middle of something, or right where the action is. It's a literary term, and what does that have to do with COD 4? I started this gameplay about halfway through a COD match. I played from the beginning, and it was like 20 minutes long, but what I have to talk about isn't worth going 20 minutes for. And hell, I had a hard time padding out 10 minutes. But hey, let's go. I'm going to be talking about Modern Warfare 3, which is coming out in, what is it, 5 days? Something like that. And I've gone over this once again already, like twice. This is fucking commentary. But here's the third take. Basically, what I'm hoping for and what I'm probably going to get are two different things. Like, I'm expecting a balanced game, you know, a decent game where there is no one gun to rule them all. Like in, I don't think COD 4 had a gun that ruled everything. I can't think of one. World at War, I think it was the MP44, or MP40 that ruled everything. And then there was... oh, what was that gun? Oh, Black Ops had the FAMAS and the AK-74U. I feel like there was something... ACR. Modern Warfare 2 had the ACR, which is basically a fucking laser pointer. Which I have in Modern Warfare 2. Other than that, I can't really think of anything. Also, I hope the maps are balanced, because, let's face it, some of these maps are pretty shitty. Crash, I think, is pretty good. I mean, there's not a single COD map that I think is designed for 64 players, like the PC just loves having. Battlefield maps are designed for 64 players. Those things are fucking huge. COD maps, not so much. It basically becomes streams of gunfire, grenades going off every 3 seconds. It's a fucking mess. Allow me a moment. Needed a drink. Anyway, what I mean by maps being balanced is a map that there is really no one spot to hold on to win. Like, I think High Rise, it was actually fairly easy to spawn trap an enemy team from Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops, I want to say Summit, because in playing Domination, you basically control B well enough, and you control the entire map. Pretty much. And I don't like that, but it's late enough in Black Ops life cycle that I don't think that's a problem right now. I can't think of any for World at War, but I only have it on PC, and I only played like the 1-2 matches, so I can't think of anything that's unbalanced about it. And COD 4, I can't really think of any unbalanced maps either, but it's been a long time since I've really been into the multiplayer. But, oh well. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Balanced maps. You know, the one place... Like, there's no one way to hold things. No one way to play the map that just guarantees a victory. And no one gun to rule them all. I like this little tear here. This is like my best tear in the game. And I already mentioned the MP44, the ACR, the AK-74U, the FAMAS of Black Ops, all that shit. I know Treyarch was good about nerfing those. And that's what I want to see from Infinity Ward. Treyarch was really good about at least trying to fix Black Ops. Like, they made a playlist where there's no Ghost Pro and no Last Stand. And, I mean, I haven't played them very much, but they're there. There's also the Bare Bones Pure playlist, where there are no perks, no attachments, nothing. It's gun on gun. And I appreciated that. Treyarch also, if you follow Twitter, they adjusted guns on the fly. And I appreciate that. They were actually looking into things and saying, well, what if we did this? In the entire lifespan of Modern Warfare 2, I can only think that they nerfed the 1887s. And that was about it. They did nothing about the one-man army noob tubes. They did nothing about many of the other exploits people used. And Treyarch at least made an attempt to stop them, I think. Plus, I think they designed the game so that... oh, excuse me. that you can't really be an effective asshole in it. Excuse me again. But I also think that if you use Ghost Pro and the silencer, you are an asshole. But like I said, Treyarch at least made the effort, in my eyes. So, whatever next game they're coming out for, I'll probably be a little bit more excited for that than I am for Modern Warfare 3 right now. But I'm hoping this new Infinity Ward takes a leaf out of Treyarch's book and actually tries to fix things on the fly. If an exploit comes up, I want them to say, okay, can we fix this? Yes, let's try. And if they can't fix it, tell the fucking community. I didn't hear anything from Infinity Ward before about, oh, well, we can't fix a lot of these errors. So, I don't understand that. But anyway, before this gets too much griping, I am kind of looking forward to Modern Warfare 3. When I first saw it, I said, yeah, this looks exactly like Modern Warfare 2. It may as well be a fucking expansion pack. And, well, obviously, it does look like one, and it kind of is. But I'm going to say that I should play the full game first, you know, and see if it really is, or if it actually is an improvement over Modern Warfare 2. Like, the campaign, I really want it to be good. I want it to be more like COD 4. COD 4 was well-paced, had a decent storyline to it, and decent characters. I mean, it's a war game, and I can't expect, like, fucking Shakespeare out of it. But I do want it to be a solid narrative, and not rely solely on the explosions and action that Modern Warfare 2 did. Like, if you recall, that was a Michael Bay movie. And one of the comparisons I've seen is the moment in COD 4 where the American character is nuked, and you get to kind of crawl around in the rubble a little bit. That was a powerful moment, because your main characters don't usually die. And to have this one die after everything he's done, and then to crawl around in the wasteland as your life slowly bleeds from you, that's a powerful moment. When it happened in Modern Warfare 2, they did it like 4 and 5 times. Roach dies, Ghost dies, spoiler alert by the way, and then it's like this random astronaut dies. They're setting off nukes left and right. And when you have too many action moments, then you have this thing where that becomes expected, and you have no baseline to establish. So you establish the baseline at all the action. So then, in order to have a truly shocking moment, you'd have to ramp the action up even further. In case you can't see, which you can't, my arm is way outstretched, way above me. And COD 4 did this well. Well, that's pacing. COD 4 did this well because there were quiet moments. The SAS missions were more sneaky, whereas the American missions were more action-based. And the moments where there was a lot of action, like the nuke scene, that was a powerful moment because you had a different baseline, a much lower baseline. You didn't expect to be nuked, and you didn't expect to crawl around in the rubble. Before I spend too much time on this topic, I want to move on to Kill Confirmed, which I think looks interesting. It reminds me of Crysis 2's multiplayer, where in Crysis 2, if you kill an enemy, he drops dog tags. I mean, that kill still counts for your team, but the kill doesn't count towards your kill streak until you actually go out and pick up the dog tag. So that, I think that was an effective deterrent to camping until you unlocked the perk that drew them into you. But I didn't get that far. I didn't play enough of Crysis 2 to really say that, oh yes, this did or did not promote camping, and this did or did not, like, work. I don't remember how far I got. I don't even think I got out of that beginner's playlist. But anyway, kills confirmed. I do like the concept, having to pick up a dog tag to go get points for your team, and then denying the enemy team points by getting your teammates' dog tags. I do think that's going to deter camping a lot, because you can't just sit in a corner and just spray people down and then rack up points for your team, then rack up the kill streaks, what have you. you have to actually go out and get them. I mean, people are still going to camp. They're going to camp all over the fucking place. But this should deter it enough. But I can easily see teams of 2 people. Like a sniper who just shoots everybody, and then he has a spotter go out and collect all the dog tags. Anyway, I need to wrap this up, since we're at the end of the game. I want to say that, you know, I'm kind of excited for Modern Warfare 3. I'm still tossing around if I want to actually go to the midnight release. But, you know, let's see what happens. This is Azo, signing off, and I'll see you then.